investigating tissues and things like that?
Yes, it's ongoing. It's a battery of tests are being run, and it's such an odd composure of materials and biological materials that it's taking some time to analyze everything completely.
What exactly was your connection with all this? Were you an observer, or how were you connected to this that you could actually observe this?
I am an actual officer at the military base, but I can't really go into any more detail on that.
So this was done on the military base, and so this was an alien who was had the autopsy performed by military personnel?
That is correct.
Oh, so it's a sort of a top secret investigation.
Oh, it's more than sort of top secret. It's extremely top secret.
What is the, say, frequency of UFOs or aliens or things that actually are encountered in the Puget Sound area?
Actually, this occurrences that happened in late February was a rash of extremely high incidences of UFO activity over the Puget Sound. We consider ourselves very fortunate, or it's very unfortunate for the aliens, that an actual crash took place so close.
And what happened to the ship? Was it completely destroyed beyond the ability to investigate, or?
No, there was large portions of the craft recovered, and the materials of the craft are being investigated and analyzed also at this time.
Are they made up of compounds that we aren't aware of, or are they made of the natural compounds that we have, like nitrogen and things that are here on Earth?
Actually, the alloys that we are finding of the ship, for what I understand so far, is that they are alloys that are available on the Earth. There's some theory to the fact that alloys that are found on Earth are also found in other areas of our galaxy and the universe.
Well, I think we better move on to perhaps another call here.
Thank you for allowing me all the questions.
Yeah, thanks for calling tonight. Okay, do we have another caller online? Yes, we do. Okay. Caller, go ahead. Tell us your first name and what city you're calling from.
James. This is James. I'm from Seattle.
Hi, James.
What's up, man?
Hey, not much.
Hey, do you have a question about the film that you just saw? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What kind of alien was that? Do you know, like, what name or nothing?
No, we don't really know where the alien was from, what section of the galaxy it was from, or what dimension it was from. There's always a possibility.
Hey, what's that weird shit coming out of him right there?
That's what was left of his internal organs, James.
That is?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
It's for real.
Hey, you guys messing with his nuts and shit right there?
Are we doing what?
Messing with his balls and shit?
No,
actually, the alien didn't have any balls.
Oh,
we don't do that kind of stuff, James.
What was that, though, man, that you chopped off or whatever?
Well, that's what we can best identify as some form of reproductive coil that was on the being.
Did you guys like play with it or nothing like that?
No, we didn't play with it, James.
Yeah, we don't do that kind of stuff, James. Can we get a
hey, man.
call in here?
No, let me talk more, man.
Okay,
I want to know about this shit. You guys are
little
fucking
bit
weird,
question.
man.
Okay. Okay, well, you know, Mr. X brought us some articles in here that weren't seen on last month's show. I wanted to bring up, these were found on the body. I can show these on film. They're like some kind of driving gloves or something that the creature wore.
Actually, these were gloves that we took off the alien creature that was in the autopsy. We have conducted several tests of the gloves. They cannot be cut, they cannot be burned, and they will not absorb moisture.
Real tough material. Probably, I would say, fire retardant?
Yes, they very much were are fire retardant.
Wow. Do we have another caller online? Let's see here. No, lines are open here, you guys. Oh, now we got one. Okay. Caller, let's go ahead. Your first name and what city you're calling from, please.
Dimitri.
Dimitri, go ahead, please.
Yeah, like, how tall is the alien?
This particular being that was in the autopsy film here is 4 foot 6 inches from head to toe.
How much did it weigh?
The actual weight, I'm not quite sure of the weight itself, but I believe it's in the vicinity of 90 pounds.
And, like, those gloves that you had,
yes.
Like, you can't burn them or cut them or anything?
We've tried to cut them, burn them. They do not absorb moisture. They're of a total material. This material we cannot identify.
Is that his eye?
Yes. That part of the autopsy you're viewing now is the removal of one of the eyes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the call. We had a lot of questions last week that never made it on the air, and we have some of these questions in the studio tonight. I was asked to ask you specifically, Mr. X, a few things here. One lady called in and said that the alien oddly resembled her ex-boyfriend, and was wondering if you'd picked up this strange-looking guy and just started doing an autopsy on him. I know you'd probably deny that, but that was asked of me last week.
Actually, I'm taking quite a risk here in appearing on the show and talking about this autopsy. To answer a question that's so absurd would be so far below me that I won't even address it.
And I understand. Sorry about that. We have another caller. I'll go ahead and take another call. Caller, go ahead and tell us your first name and where you're calling from. What city?
My name's Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
I was kind of wondering, would you hold those gloves up again?
Yeah, here.
Would you try cutting them for me on the television?
You know, I didn't bring any scissors in tonight.
Oh, I see.
But you can see there's a shiny material. It's metallic.
Yeah, looks like, well, I don't know what it looks like.
You know, Chuck, on a future show, that would be a good thing to do. That's a good idea you have tonight, and we will bring in some scissors and do that.
Yeah, why are you risking your life? What's so scary about it? I mean, did you steal the, where'd you get the film from?
The film was smuggled off the military base.
Uh-huh. And how come it looks like a negative rather than a regular film?
The film was exposed to high levels of radiation which were emitting from the beam itself.
Oh, from what beam?
From the beam that was undergoing the autopsy.
Oh, there was a beam that was undergoing the autopsy?
Yes, the alien
Like an
beam.
outer space beam?
We don't know if it's outer space or inner space. It's definitely not of this world, though.
Really? Well, at least you don't have any commercials on your show. I like that.
No, thank you. Thank you for your call.
Hey, thanks. We had a lot of response after our first show last month. We had many messages left on our answer machine afterwards, and a lot of you were disappointed in not being able to get through. So we're going to take another call here. We've got another caller on. Caller, let's have your first name and what city you're calling from.
Hi, I'm Matt. You know?
Matt?
And I was just, yeah, that's right. I was wondering if you worked at U.S. West Cellular. You know, any chance?
What was that again?
I remember you from work.
Mr. X, you mean, or?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe. What is your name?
Mike.
Mike, no. Even if I did work with you, Mike, I wouldn't be at liberty to say so.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, Mike.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night then. Bye.
Tomorrow night, okay. I don't know who this Mike fellow is.
Yeah, who is this Mike? Okay, now I have another thing here. Probably a good time. The alien had some kind of a, if you can see this on TV here, almost looks like a jumpsuit of some kind. Mr. X, how did you come across this suit?
Yeah, this was the actual uniform jumpsuit that the alien that was in the autopsy film was wearing at the time of the crash. We removed it from the alien, of course, and I also got that off the base along with the film. I understand that there's a lot of people that are very upset with the removal of this particular artifact. It's something that still needed to be investigated, and I got it off the base before anybody had a chance to even look at it.
Okay, if we have any other people calling in, I think we've got an open line. Oh, there we got a call. Caller, why don't you go ahead there?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, what's your name?
This is Scott.
Scott, and you're in what city?
I'm calling from Seattle.
In Seattle. We're getting a lot of Seattle calls tonight.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Sure.
That sign is right behind you?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It is real. We forgot our sign, and so we had to make up.
No, I'm just wondering. No, it says I. That's real.
Oh.
Yeah, I got another question.
Yeah, sure.
Why do they have all this stuff hidden by the government? Why don't they get, you know, the nice big professors with the big names, the smart guys, to get in there and study this sort of shit?
I'll let Mr. X answer that one.
Actually, there's a lot more studying of this information going on right now than the public knows.